Hello everyone, this is Amina. Today's video, we have a lot of stuff to discuss. Obviously, we have the previous album that I couldn't cover because I didn't have enough time, which was The Void Abyss, and we have the current album, which is High Stain Naiad, and we also have the current rerun that just appeared today with the High Void Eternal. So let's go over them just real quickly, nothing too serious. So the last album that I couldn't get to cover because I didn't have really much time. Is the High Void Abyss. High Void Abyss has 15% attack and 12% HP. Uh, he's basically an attacker. He's mainly an attacker. He has Void Drain, Void Mark, and Fatality. So to cover up like really briefly what he does, Void Drain is going to be an attack that reduces the amount of damage that the enemies deal and strip away their elemental advantages for I think 3 turns. With the elite, it increases to 5 turns, and also the skill applies doom marks, I believe. And with void mark, this is the same thing as the doom dragon skill. It's gonna apply 3 doom marks, which make the enemies receive more damage. And lastly, we got fatality. When enemies at a specific health threshold, they're gonna receive well, they're gonna get executed at I think at 15 HP. When an enemy is at 15% health, they're basically gonna get killed. The dragon will gain an additional turn and execute them, and that's about it. The thing is really cool. I really like him. He's pretty strong. Like I said, he's mainly an attacker, and because of fatality, you're usually gonna have Reaper on him. The other perk can differentiate. I think damage or HP is probably the best to go with. HP is for lasting longer, and damage is for dealing more damage and getting closer to the execution. But that's about it. High Void Abyss, really good, very strong. I like his elements. They are really nice because they cover some elements that are really annoying, like time. We don't have really any good time. I mean, wind dragons. So he's able to crit them, which is pretty good. And Flame is another one that's really niche, so he does really do a good job at countering those. So we got High Stain Naiad. This is the newest dragon from the Stain family that just dropped a few days ago. So to give a brief explanation about this dude is Stain Naiad is gonna have 19% attack and 16% HP. It's gonna have Poison Kiss, Tainted Cure, and Venomous Cascade, which is basically Hyper Shot. So a poisonous kiss is going to be an attack where it's poison. It's damage over time. For 3 turns, the enemy will receive 0.9 attack damage based off Knight's own damage stats. Basically like poison over time. And with elite skin, it's gonna spread. If you kill the enemy using the poison skill, it's gonna spread to the other enemies. But the damage will be halved, I think. But that's pretty much it. Oh, and also the attack is also an atomic ace, so it will hit through evasion and karma, which is worth mentioning. Yeah, it doesn't mention it here. The skill cannot be dodged. Tainted Cure is the second skill. An attack where for 2 turns, Naiad will be able to deal double damage for 50%, and also the skill will heal the dragon, which is the strongest heal in the whole game. The multiplier on this sound is like 2. So this thing is really gonna heal a lot. So it is a really good skill. So far this thing has like two really good skills. The passive, it's nothing amazing. Venom Cascade is basically a hyper shot. When you deal elemental uh hits, strong ones, you're gonna deal damage to the benched enemies. For Porous, it's 30% for the bench. With this other strategist, it's 25. But Knight actually has a stronger hyper shot at 40%, which is pretty good. So overall, this is a really good dragon. Very strong. Uh, I hope everybody gets this album because it's a really good dragon. I think it's really cute. It's really strong. It's just really a flawless drag, in my opinion, that I think hopefully everybody should get, and hopefully they do get it. In terms of perks, a lot of people ask this, but for the perks, for now, I would say just wait on it because you're not really in a rush. But for now, because of the skills involving healing and poison and dealing damage overall, I think maybe double damage or damage with health would be really good. But that's what I think personally for now. So you could wait on it. And yeah, that's pretty much the album. And we also have Spike Pexes in the album. You know, Pegasus is arguably the best legendary VIP, so if you don't have it, and especially don't have the rainbow skin like me, this is a really good thing to get. Instinctus is also in the album, but I'm pretty sure he will get changed to Rachin, the strategist. So don't expect him to be here for long. They might keep him, they might change him, I don't know. But that's what I heard, that he will get changed. Now moving on for the rerun. This is a rerun everybody has been waiting for a long time. The Eternals. They've existed for such a long time, I think about over 3 years, and they've been just not good from the start. Uh, to explain briefly what a rerun is, it's an event where an all-pro VIP gets a new skin that buffs them obviously, and the way you get it, and you get its orbs, and you get the skin obviously, is if you have the other members of it built up. Now, obviously, not all of them, just the ones that are mentioned. And if you want to make sure which ones are the ones, just check this chest and see which ones are here mentioned. And basically, you just get them like around. If complete the whole quest is like 4 stars and level 60. So just make sure you do that. And I think you need like 4 of them at 4 stars, level 60. And I think that should be enough. It might be not. It might be. I don't know, but that is usually around what the old reruns have followed, especially the last two. So there's really no telling, but just make sure you have enough resources to complete it. And hopefully you do. Because this is looking like a really nice dragon. With the skin, obviously. I mean, Void Tone himself is pretty bad, but with the skin, it really might be. Now for the buff, I know it says it, but it's not really detailed. The thing will have 30% stats, an atomic ace that has a cooldown of 0, so you're gonna keep using it as much as you like. And the multiplier on the atomic ace is 1.5, I believe. And for the fatality, I'm pretty sure it's 33% fatality, because obviously, Eternal himself has a fatality of only 50%, so he only executes them at 15%. When you get the skin, it's going to become 33, which is really good. So hopefully with the skin, he's actually going to be a really nice dragon, because for so long he hasn't been. So I'm hoping the skin, finally makes him quite a formidable unit, which I hope it does. Hopefully, he finally starts to shine. And this is the rerun. I'll personally go for it and try and finish it. And if you're also doing that, I hope that you also get it done because it's looking pretty nice. And overall, the reruns are just some of the best events ever. They provide so many resources and loot. So I hope everybody gets them. But yeah, just make sure you pay attention to the quest because every week we will have 2 quests that will last obviously a week. And you just complete them. Like I said, the requirement is getting 4 stars and 4 stars and level 60 for each dragon. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you found some insight or anything helpful in it that you might have liked. I hope that you enjoyed it. Basically, I don't really got much to say, but that is pretty much it. And I will see you next time, hopefully.